Hey everyone, it's Julie. It's Sunday the 7th of November 2021. Well, I've had a bit of a lazy day and night because I find if I'm relaxed I flow better. So I've been really uptight and it's been hard, and I've only just started flowing again. So guess what? Well, I haven't done any more clues on the other newspaper, only the ones I did with you guys. But this paper, back to the original one, Friday, November the 5th. Okay, so first of all, I've got his full name now, so it's Terence Darrell Kelly. So I did a word game, and I get that, and then I thought, oh, Jake again, but then I got carried away, and then I got cry taken, and then I got track, and then I got trace van. So we've got to trace his van because he's giving us clues. So that's that one. And then on page 8. So I haven't looked for other clues here. I've just been concentrating on that because that was page 8. Okay, page 8. There's a heading. It says Cleo, accused, is a doll fanatic. Now I read that. When I looked at it to do the word game, I left the Cleo separate because it looks like it's kind of a bit separate. Okay, but either way it kind of works out anyway, so it's good. So if we do accused is a doll fanatic and do a word game, oh, these word games are tiring, I tell you. So accused is a doll fanatic, and I get that, right? And then I get count fee. Well, fee is 1 because it goes fee, fi, fer, fum, right? For 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's count 1. Okay? So I've circled it and I've numbered it number 1. And then remember there was blade and braid and all that. Well, I just did what I normally do and mess around with words and I was thinking braid, blade, Blaine, like it all rhymes, right? So when we got blade twice, or braid, or whatever it was relevant for the skull cables, but it was also relevant for this because it was like when I first started getting the FYI messages off YouTube. Well, they started coming in like a fee, fi, fo, fum sort of sound, and it made me think of that. So the braid and the blade is making me think of Blaine, right? So the guy in charge, the detective Sergeant Cameron Blaine, where does it say it? Maybe it's on page 8. Oh yes, Detective Senior Sergeant Cameron Blaine confirmed officers found Cleo playing with toys when they raided his home. And I also wrote down and Sergeant Blaine also said he was pleased to lay the charges. Well, what I'm not pleased about is it was disgusting to hear that it was all men greeting that little girl. Like, how pedo is that? Like, seriously? And the Herald Sun need to be shut down for a week just as a punishment for publishing all this, because it's already been, like, Channel 7 have already done an apology. Like, did you hear about it? I didn't hear about it. To this guy saying, oh yeah, we wrongly accused you. And he's still in custody. So, and that was on SBS? Was it SBS? Anyway, so so that's that. So we've got count 1. So that, and it relates to Cameron Blaine, and we've got to trace the van or track the van. Either. Which one do you reckon it is? Cry taken. So maybe the taken. Maybe it's track, because it's got K in it. Track the van. What van? Has he got a van? Oh, he's in a van here somewhere. What does it say? Oddball loner. Kelly's neighbours said he was a lonely and very quiet man who kept to himself. Well, that's like me. I'm an oddball loner. Others described him as an oddball who has lived most of his life in Western Australia, on the Coral Coast district, but is not seen as belonging to any community. Well, who is really? I'm not. Even the local Aboriginal community did not really mix with him more than a wave and a hi or to share a smoke. The 36-year-old reportedly had an auntie in the Shire but lived alone and kept largely to himself with his dog as daily company. He was unemployed but had done odd jobs about the town of Carnarvon, where the 4-year-old was rescued on Wednesday. This work included construction. Kelly's neighbours were shocked to discover he allegedly, like, if they're the neighbours, surely they would have seen when the cops came out. It's all a scam. It's a hoax. Hoax. It's terrible. Because all the people that watch the television think that I'm lying because they haven't heard the news on SBS. It's a joke. So what are we going to do? I don't know what to do now about the van and this Blaine guy. I think the federal police. Because it's not fair that Terry is in custody, and it's not fair that this little girl is being used as a pawn, and it's not fair that the mum and dad are getting away with it, and that all the order followers are getting away with it, and the instigators getting away with it, all the rats. Alright, so tell me what you think I should do, please. And so I did some more decoding of readings, and guess what? I've got like 28 tarot cards now. So if someone is feeling a bit off or you want some direction, ask me to shuffle, and I've got 28 readers I can recommend here. Alright, have a good day, everyone.